All right, Virginia, North Carolina. We stay in the ACC. North Carolina, 23.5-point home favorites, 56 being the total here in this game. Now, you do have to worry a little bit about, North Carolina in the spot here following the big win against Miami. Saturday night ABC televised game. 6-0 on the season, 4-0 straight up, 3-1 against the spread. It's not the spot that I want to lay this number with North Carolina in, but is there enough faith and confidence and trust, that I have right now in Virginia? I'm not so sure. That being said, they've now covered 3 in a row, Virginia. They are off a bye week as well, which is good news. Let's see if that benefits them here in this game against North Carolina. Now, I believe the Musket man, Tony Musket, came back the last game for Virginia at quarterback. Remember, Anthony Calandria had to play for a bit there until, the last couple of games. But yeah, we saw Musket back against William and Mary in their last game, and 65% completions. He had 17 of 26, 232 through the air. He's actually 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's played better. Remember, he got injured in that Tennessee game. He didn't play well. He missed the next 3, came back again the BC and William and Mary games for Virginia, and he's actually played better, in those 2 games. But this is going to be a taller order. You're playing North Carolina. You're playing them on the road. Musket's shown me enough. I could see over the total, 56. Virginia still doesn't have a great defense. And every time they've played a good offense this year, Virginia, we've seen them give up points. I mean, Maryland put 42, James Madison 36, 49 for Tennessee. You could see North Carolina scoring their share of points with their great offense against Virginia. But with Musket showing some improvement since he returned from that injury, maybe defense is where North Carolina, the letdown, shows up. Maybe on defense, they're not quite locked in following the big win. So if I were to bet anything, it might be total and go over that 56 here in this one. What do you think, C-Mac?
Yeah, can it get over? It had that shootout against James Madison, like you talked about. I think this is a little bit flat spot for North Carolina. It seems like a win. Maybe Virginia first half. I'm gonna be on them. I think this is too many points. I think they can hang around in this football game. And North Carolina, just the big win. This seems just the get in, get out, being at home here. And I think Virginia gets in. They've covered numbers lately. The last few games, I think they're 4-1 the last 5 ATS. So give me all these points with Virginia.
Yeah, it would be Virginia or nothing for me, and off a bye week as well. Now, I'm not saying Tony Elliott. There's another coach that I worry about him using the bye week to great effect. He's not one of my favorite X's and O's coaches, and that goes without saying, Tony Elliott. But they are still off a bye week. North Carolina, is off the big win. So, yeah, I think Virginia, and maybe split it up first half, full game if you like Virginia, just in case, North Carolina wakes up in the second half and beats the hell out of them, which could happen. In this game,
Virginia can't stop the run. That's their problem. Like that, they gotta try in their bye week to get better. I mean, they give up about 180 yards on the ground, and Carolina can run it.
And keep in mind too, North Carolina, they are undefeated, but I believe only one of those victories has been by more than 24 points or 24 points or more, and that was Syracuse.
Was that the Syracuse? Yeah, okay.
40-7, and Syracuse was they gift wrapped so many points for North Carolina in that game too. So there's a lot of points to be laying in this spot when they've only won one game this year, North Carolina, by more than this point spread. So definitely make sure you keep that in mind.